Well, hello friends and welcome to Gina's Way. So I'm Gina and I'm going to talk to you really quick about my schedule. I actually have decided to do a DIY every single Wednesday, and so I'm pretty excited about that. We can do whatever you guys want to do. I do know for next week I have planned it's going to be like the homemade dish tabs, and they work very well and pennies on the dollar. All of my recipes that I do, I just want to make sure. Someone asked me, were they friendly for if you're pregnant? When you're dealing with different essential oils and things like that, you have to read the labels. You have to check. I'm not pregnant, so I don't like do the extra research to that. I do know, I'm not even going to put any out there because I don't know off the top of my head, but there are some that if you are pregnant or you have like breathing, not breathing problems, but if you have maybe some other disorders, you probably want to check that first. And then also another thing with all my DIYs, if you have marble in your home or you have granite, definitely check with what you use, because this is just in my house. This is what I use. These are my recipes. It works for me, for my hardwood floors, for my tile floors. It works for my bathroom, my kitchen counter. So definitely find out what works for you. Okay, so I just want to make that disclaimer real quick. And then in the description box, go ahead if there's something you want to see, because it can be body products. I'm going to show you guys how to do body wash, how to do shampoo, how to do like toilet bombs, all types, soft soap, all that type of stuff. A lot of people make it a lot harder than what it really is. It's so easy. And then another thing that people say is that, oh, I don't have time to do that. Well, I was working a full-time job, and I still outside of the home, and I still was able to manage to make my own products. You guys, it's so cheap. Like, you won't believe how cheap it is to make your own products. So for today, we're going to be working with vinegar and just baking soda and some essential oils, and I'm going to show you how to do the bathroom. Okay, so let's get started. So here's the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to want to get some pure baking soda, and the baking soda and the vinegar, just a distilled vinegar, I actually got from Costco. Together they were like $8. So one of them were $3, one of them was $5. I'm not sure. Now if you get the baking soda from the regular store, it can be a little expensive for a small box. So you are going to want to go to Costco or Sam's Club or somewhere you can get it for pretty cheap. Vinegar is just such a good cleaning product. You also are going to want to get some type of spray bottle. Now, I will tell you, don't skimp on the spray bottle, because I have heard that the dollar store, there's 80% of the stuff in the dollar stores or something like that has cancer-causing ingredients and things like that. You guys Google it for yourself, figure out exactly what that is I'm talking about. But I did read that article, so go ahead, pay the extra money, and get you a good bottle, please. Okay, the next thing you want is some type of containers with like little holes in them or something like that. Okay, you also want something to create a label with. You can print them out, you can write it down, you can do whatever you want, but you want to make sure that you're labeling the bottles so that you know, and then go ahead and just stick it right on there. For this is just plain vinegar, so that's what I'm going to write right on there is vinegar. Okay, the other one I am going to write Carpet Freshener, because that's the majority of what I use this for is Carpet Freshener. But you can write, baking soda, essential oil, whatever you want, but that's what I use for that. Okay, a couple other ingredients that you're going to need is definitely essential oil. Tea tree oil, you guys, is so good. It's a disinfectant. I put it in everything. So definitely when I use for the bathroom, when I use for the kitchen, that's something. And I usually use about 10 drops or more for that size bottle. Next thing you want to use is another essential oil of your choice. It's up to you guys. I'm using lavender and lemongrass, but you may use whatever your heart's desire. Okay, so let's get started. The other thing you're going to need is maybe a funnel or something like that, and go ahead and just pour the vinegar right in there. As simple as that. Then go ahead and add your oils. Here's my tea tree oil I'm putting in. And like I said, I usually put in like 10 drops or so. I like to put in a lot because I love for things to be disinfected. Okay, and then I put my other oils right in there. Just depends on how strong you want them. If you want your things to be strong, then go ahead and put it in there. But it depends on what type of oil you got. If you're gonna go with the cheaper oil, then it might not. You might need more. If you're gonna go with the stronger oil, you might need less. So just depend on the quality of the oil that you bought. Go ahead and put the top on and give it a shake, shake, shake. The carpet freshener, it's just as easy. The only thing you need, baking soda and essential oils. Go ahead and put that in there. Same thing, you can use however much you want to use. It's just up to you how you want it to smell. And you know, baking soda is just great for disinfectant, or I'm sorry, not disinfectant, but it's great for just freshener and just keeping things clean. And it just works great. It helps with odor. Right, and then you see that little bit of yellow that's on there? Just stir that up to make sure. Now you might want to go ahead and check your carpet and test the little part to make sure it don't stain. I have white carpet myself and I've never had a problem with staining, but that's up to you. You go ahead and give it a test and then just make sure don't stain your carpet or anything like that. But you want to get that stirred up really, really well. All right, guys? Okay, time for the test. Now here's my bathroom, and I usually clean my bathroom about once a week. You know, you wipe things down every day, but not like the deep cleaning. So this type of cleaning right here, I go ahead and I do this about once, like I said, once a week or so, and this is the results of that. And I have 2 boys and a husband, so you know they are not the cleanest. So what you want to do is go ahead and put your baking soda and essential oil, the little mixture you put on there. You want to go ahead and just pour that all over there, okay? Um, I put it on the faucet. I put it everywhere. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have that all over there. You also want to go ahead and put that on the toilet, the same exact thing. See the toilet, it gets a little dirty, but not ridiculously dirty after a week. So this recipe works wonders for me. But go ahead and do the top, do the bottom, do it, just put it all on there, okay? And then you want to go ahead and spray both the toilet and the sink with the vinegar. And you want to let that sit for as long as you can. If you have other things to do, go ahead and start doing that. But go ahead and just let that sit on there for a few minutes, and then get ready to just use a rag or whatever you use. Okay. So let's get cleaning. All right, and one other thing I like is for my sink to shine. So I go back and I just spray just pure vinegar on there, and then I wipe it off with a paper towel, and I go through and wipe everything else off, wipe it down, and I do my mirrors last. So I haven't done that yet. Same thing with the toilet, guys, okay? Okay, so let's break down the cost for you. The cost, about 20 cents per bottle. Okay, guys, make sure you stop back in next week as we make homemade dish tabs, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Please thumbs up the video and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.